Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin.
Doesn't he have a home to go to?
The best creature feature since Jaws? Tremors. Originally titled Land Shark, this is the 1990 Ron Underwood-directed cult classic. It was written by S.S. Wilson and Brett Maddock, and the story was formed by the simple idea of being trapped on a rock. Yeah, it is also the 35th anniversary of this masterpiece. Yeah, I called it a masterpiece, bite me. No. Oh wow, it feels like yesterday I did a look-back video for it. For its 30th anniversary. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. I recently uploaded it on this channel. Like yesterday. The plot. Two handymen are looking for a better job, a better life. They are about to leave the small-town life of Perfection, Nevada, to enjoy bigger aspirations out in Bixby. When something stops them. Several things, in fact. Shredded Sheep, Fatal Fred, and Rocky Rolls are the least of their worries when they discover that there's nothing new under the sun, but under the ground.
That's how they get you. They're under the goddamn ground.
I love and grew up with the first 4 films and the TV series. Funny enough, I saw Tremors 2 and 3 before I saw the original. It never came on Sci-Fi when I was a kid, or at least not while I was still awake. I remember the big build-up to the premiere of Tremors 3. They were showing Tremors 2 all day long. Where the hell was Tremors 1? They're owned by Universal. I guess Stampede might have stepped in, but I thought they had Tremors 2 in their pocket as well. Anyway, I caught the film on DVD back in the mid-2000s when I bought Tremors 4 on DVD. Sounds about right. Suffice to say, these were staples of my youth. These films are very simple stories, elevated by well-written characters who are smart and creative.
Oh, goddamn bitch! Pardon my French. Shit!
No one is wasted. Not even Miguel, who I feel should have died instead of another character in the film. The town of Perfection is their own little slice of heaven. A dust bowl in the middle of nowhere with a population a little over 13, I think it's 14. It's mundane, but the citizens seem to like that. I can kind of see why. Most of them, as we find out, do adjust to change well, though, as the series goes on. For the characters, we have Val McKee, played by Kevin Bacon, from the original Friday the 13th, Flatliners, and Death Sentence. He is our hero character. He is young, hot-headed, but knows how to think on his feet.
Get out of your pants!
This is as much as his film as it is Earl's. Earl Bassett, played by Fred Ward from Remo Williams, is older, wiser, and a bit of an optimist. He looks forward to what may lie ahead in life.
Yeah, we should quit this job and find ourselves some real employment.
They are the two handymen in the valley. Handymen with dreams. They both play off each other very well. Naturally. They act like they have been friends for a long time. Rhonda LeBeck, played by Finn Carter. She is our scientist for the film, a seismologist to be exact. She begins to find strange readings and doesn't really know what to make of them at first. Much like Val and Earl, she is resourceful. I do call bullcrap on her finding those poles out in the middle of nowhere for them to have an easy escape.
You guys know how to pole vault!
Who put them there? Makes you wonder if someone else had the same fate. They put these poles here, were about to run up the rock to get away when the graboids got them. There's all these little details that I like. Bert and Heather Gummer, played by Michael Gross from 100 Million BC, and Reba McEntire, who has a famous singing career, or something like that, I think, are two survivalist doomsday prepper type characters. You would think they would be the people taken out for shock effect, like even these guys can't take care of these worms. It brings up the idea that having these two powerhouse paramilitary type characters living right next to your town may in fact be helpful, especially when said town is infested. The rest of the townfolk are great too. Melvin, played by Robert Jacoby from Night of the Demons 2, is the rotten apple of the town. A young adult whose punky attitude and sixth sense of humor really sticks out like a sore thumb. His rebellious nature is aggressive, but Bert knows when and where to use it, and him, for some scenes of hilarity.
Oh, Melvin!
This will make him think twice.
Oh, Bert! You asshole, there's no bullets in this gun!
Got you moving, didn't he?
Miguel, played by Tony Gennaro, who is a rancher in the community, is worried because some of his cattle have gone missing. Gee, I wonder why. He also does come up with the idea to use the tractor as bait. Way to go, Miguel. I guess that was done so he could seem at least a bit useful. Imagine if Val or Earl came up with that idea. Miguel would have been totally useless. Walter Chain, played by Victor Wong, whose real-life death is freaking tragic. Look it up. He played in Prince of Darkness, is the convenience store owner clerk, and he has one defining character trait. He came up with the name Graboid. That, and he is slick. He's always making a profit on others' successes. There is no malice in it, though. He acquires his services and products fair and square.
Hold it! Old Chang, slick as snot and I ain't lying.
15 lousy bucks.
Nancy, played by Charlotte Stewart, is a bit of an airhead. She asks questions that she should already know the answers to.
Walter's got a CB radio. Why aren't you calling somebody in Bixby? The police are...
Oh, no. We can't reach outside the valley because of the mountains.
She makes pottery, though. So yeah. Mindy, played by Ariana Richards from Jurassic Park, she was Lex, is her daughter in the film. She rides a pogo stick. She and her mother sit atop their house, waiting for everyone else to come up with a solution. Okay, maybe not everyone was useful. I do love the scene, however, where Val is making a beeline for Mindy, knocks her off her pogo stick. Her mother comes over and starts screaming at Kevin Bacon, and she's like, "What the hell are you doing? Why did you do this?" But he doesn't answer. He just tells her to be quiet as they turn to see the pogo stick get sucked down. There's tension in that scene. She's oblivious to what's really going on, so she's kind of like, "What the hell are you doing, Val? That was not called for." And then that happens. Scolding him layers on the intensity, even though it was short-lived. None of the townfolk were ready for what was coming. Not the old-timers like Edgar and old Fred, not Dr. Jim or his wife Megan, and especially not Nestor, played by Richard Marcus, who says he can hit the graboid with an axe, but we see firsthand that doesn't work.
One of them comes near me and I'll just hit him with a 5-pound pickaxe.
I love the build-up, strange seismic readings, old men sitting perched atop an electrical tower, until death. The film really is the best in the series for winding that tension like a guitar string. This is a comedy horror, but there are some tense scenes, don't get me wrong. There are very intense scenes. That's why this is a PG-13 comedy horror. A 1990 PG-13. The film also juggles romance, not only with Val and Rhonda's budding love story. The film itself has a very romantic, old-timey vibe to it. Add atop to it the adventurous scenes, and I would classify this as a modern horror western with comedy.
And they know just what to do. Flip for it.
Damn!
It juggles all the tones so damn well. This film had an $11 million budget. It did not do exceedingly well in theaters, but on home video, man, oh boy, you better believe it. Hence why the rest of the series went direct to video, or television. The creature in this film is one I'm always anxious to show my friends or family. The gradual reveal of what's going on is very well done, and keeps the viewer on the edge of their seat for about half an hour. For the gore, the effects, there's some of the red stuff and a lot of the orange stuff. The worms' blood is bright orange and blends extremely well with the desert setting. We also get some human chunks left behind. A pretty vile scene with a man being consumed whole with his leg popping up. And he's just being sucked down like... I won't spoil who it was, but I will just say out of the majority of the side characters, he was the one I did not want to die the most. There's also a presumable severed head sticking out of the ground. I say presumable because I'm not sure if it was decapitated or not. This was cut from R to PG-13. You know how I can tell? The original line, Mother Grabbers, was originally Motherfuck. The effects are amazing for a 1990 film on an $11 million budget. Lots of miniature work was used, and it blends seamlessly. That one compositing shot could have been better, but I can live with it. I even noticed it as a kid. I was like, what's wrong with that shot? There are some flaws, like Earl's horse disappearing when there's the grand reveal of the worm. Even though there is that flaw, it's not noticeable because you're so absorbed into the scene. You don't really notice the minor details. For the motion picture soundtrack, Ernest Troost took over composing duties from Robert Folk. This CD soundtrack separates both composers' work on 2 discs, and the movie itself uses both composers as themes. This sweeping score is a mixture of adventure and horror. It's never let slip that there are some comedic elements in the film. It takes itself seriously. The song Wild Tonight by Reba McEntire is really good. She's a damn good singer. And it makes for the perfect song to end the film. Overall, classic. This is just classic. Even if you're not a fan of older movies, this film always seems to win people over. 90s Universal was filled with mesmerizing films. From this to Jurassic Park. Everything came together so well for this motion picture. It's a well-constructed piece of art. Yes, it is a bit cheesy, and it's a bit outlandish as well. But everything, including the concept, is taken seriously. If you haven't seen this film, you must. Even the sequels, most of them are at least watchable. When they say there's nothing new under the sun, 35 years later, that still rings true in the film industry. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I have been your host, Brian Gatto. Make sure to like, comment on, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page. Also, hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And as always, subscribe. Worms.